YouTube chat, come on, work, man. You gotta work, man. Um, so, this is not working. Let us do something about it, because this is not working right now. How do I do this? Anyway, chat. Okay, I am first. I see. Resolution is awful. What is wrong with this? Oh my god. Bonjour. Oh, bonjour. Very great to see you here. Let me just make sure the chat works well enough. And we shall start very much shortly. Thank you very much. Okay, I see this. Okay, background color. How about we do a little bit opacity? Let's see how it works. Oh my god, it did not work. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. No voice. What? Impossible. Can you hear me? Please, can you hear me? No voice, bro. Can you hear me? I hate this haircut. It will be in English. Oh no, it will be very much in Uzbek. I don't know why we're speaking Uzbek, English. Voice low. Yeah, we can hear you. How about now? This is too much, I think. This is okay. Yes, very good. Anyway, today, what we doing? I hate my crooked teeth. I will use brackets in the new feature. Anyway, do'stlar, bitta loyiha bor, o'sha loyihani men test qilishim kerakman va uni men jonli efirda qilaman. Ko'p gapirmasdan. Boshlaymiz. Hop. Let me just see if I have any tabs that I would not like to share with you. Jonli chatda qanday ko'raman endi? Bilmadim. Main. Oh my god. You should not see this. But this is fine, because everything is censored. This is better. Okay. Bitta loyiha bor. U WebSocket bilan ishlash kerak. U jonli efir, jonli formatda ishlash kerak. Xullas, ikkita odam o'tiradi, raqamlarni eslab qoladi va bir-biri bilan nima desam bo'ladi, jang qilishadi va bu jangni hamma katta ekranda ko'rish kerak. Bu uchun WebSocket kerak. Hamma jonli efirda bu narsani ko'rish kerak bo'ladi. So let us do this right now, okay? I'm not gonna talk too much right now because I should be focused. Men Venoldan foydalanaman. Agar menda podpiskam tugab qolgan bo'lsa, biz shuni ishga podpiskaga to'laymiz. Kelinglar boshlaymiz. We are going to copy all of this right now. And I have a component here called online users. Very good. Let me censor no notifications right now. Thank you very much. Or mamma mia, let me censor my wife because we don't know what she might write me. What if she says that she made me a present or something like this? So we shall mute her for an hour. Okay. Ko'rinyapti. MacBookni zaryadka ishlatish zarar emasmi? Hozir zaryadka zaryadkada turmayapti, lekin aslida juda ham yaxshi g'oya, chunki zaryadkada ishlatish nabarat foydali bo'ladi. Hozir tushuntirgim kelmayapti, research qilganman buni haqida. Okay, users. Buni dump komponent qilmoqchiman. Online bo'ladimi yo'qmi? Har doim online bo'lsa, yaxshi bo'ladi deb o'ylayman. Bu uchun bizga Shatien avatar komponenti kerak bo'ladi. Shuning uchun Shatien avatar qilamiz va 1 sekund. 1 sekund menga beringlar. Men hozir bitta narsani qilishim kerakman. Nimagadir men chat ko'rmayapman. Chat shunchaki ko'rinmayapti bu yerda. Reset cache. Okay. Balki bilmadim. Hozir shu chatni qilmasam bo'lmaydi. Live. Chunki aks holda bu chatni shunchaki o'chirib qo'yish kerak deb o'ylayman. Stream. Yana qornim och. Nimadir zakaz qilishim kerakman. Men bu loyihani bugun tugataman. Kechki paytgacha ishlaymanmi? Ertalabgachami? Farqi yo'q. Uxlamaymanmi? Men buni tugatishim kerakman. Nimagadir men вообще boshqa chatni, boshqa narsani olibman. Boshqa chatga havolani olibman. Shuning uchun hozir men buni to'g'rilayman. 1 sekund menga bersanglar bo'ldi. Savollar bo'lsa, bemalol savollarni beraveringlar. Noldan boshlaysizmi loyihani? Yo'q, noldan emas. Ja uzoq ketmagan loyiha hali. Shuning uchun ja qanaqadir qiyin narsa ko'rmaysizlar bu yerda. Nima qilmoqchi edim? Da. Esimga tushdi. Okey, bo'ldi. Men tayyorman. Qaytisi bo'ladi deb o'ylayman. Assalomu alaykum, hammaga salom. Shatienga kiramiz. Men bu avatar komponentni generate qilamiz. PNPM yordamida, bu yerda npx yordamida qilingan bu narsa. Buni ochamiz. Yangi terminal pdlx yozamiz. Bu PNPM dunyosida o'sha narsa qiladi. Va components UI avatar komponent yaratamiz. Bitta streamni ko'ramiz. Hamma narsa yaxshi. Okay, bitta restart.js server qilamiz. Hamma narsa yaxshi ishlayapti. Online emasmi? Buni o'chiramiz, bularni ham o'chiramiz va uni o'rniga biz bu narsani qilamiz. Online users type online user props user array of users props online user props deconstruct the props, get the users, and same thing. Good. User.online, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. No, we don't need this. We just need it always to be green. And we also do not need this. So everything is good. Bu kodi bizga v0 yozib berdi. Va endi buni home page da ishlatamiz. Online users bizda bu yerda bor. Buni o'rniga esa biz nima qilamiz? Biz buni mana shu komponentni import qilamiz va unga users bera olamiz. Online users bersa, balki xato chiqadi TypeScriptda. Hozircha map yordamida buni oldini olishimiz mumkin. Qaysi kompaniyada ishlaysiz? Business Solver kompaniyada. ID is declared here. Property ID is missing in type online user but required in type user. What do you want from me? ID. Why do we need an ID here? We don't need an ID. Or do we? Or I don't know. We don't need an ID. We need a... Actually, wait. We need an ID here. Hozircha map qo'yamiz. ID faqat beriladi bu yerda bizda yoki name adashmasamda ID ni ham name qo'yamiz, name ham name bera olamiz. Hozircha arxitektura yomon chiqyapti. No, bizga hozircha farqi yo'q. Biz shunchaki interfeysi ko'rsatmoqchimiz. Endi bitta narsani boshqacha qilmoqchiman. Yana bitta tab ochamiz ko'ramiz. Rostdan o'zgaryaptimi? Da, o'zgaryapti. Agar menda ko'proq onlayn yuzerlar bo'lsa, bu narsa bizga bu yerda paydo bo'lyapti. Zo'r. Bu ishlayapti. Loyihalarni qaysi saytdan olyapsiz? Loyihalarni? Qaysi loyihalarni? NestJS kurs qachon chiqadi? Rejada bormi? Rejada bor. Hozircha bilmadim qachon. 4 yildan beri universitetda IT o'qiyman, haligacha kod yozib bilmayman. Ko'proq o'rganing. Kelinglar endi buni refactor qilamiz, buni copy qilamiz, v0 ga berib yuboramiz. Va aytamiz. I need the green indicator to always be visible. Please refactor the code relative to my updates. Hop, bu hozir tayyor bo'lsin, nima qilamiz? Qanaqadir bizga arxitektura kerak bo'ladi. Agar adashmasam, men ChatGPT bilan shuning haqida gapirganman. Send challenge, receive challenge, send challenge. Yes. We're going to be needing this. Ya'ni NestJS backendga kiramiz. Hozircha bizda shunchaki mana bu online users degan narsa bor. Nimagadir svet yomon ishlayapti. Va shunchaki ping event bor. Biz esa nima qilamiz? Mana shu ikkita eventni qo'shib qo'yamiz. Send challenge, client socket. Yo'q. Buni sal boshqacha qilmoqchiman. NestJS yo'li bilan qilmoqchiman bu narsani. NestJS yo'li bilan qilsa, o'tda spetsialniy dekorator bor edi. Body'mi, nimadir deylardi. Message body, yes. Data string. Message body. Uni esa biz opponent ID deb nomlaymiz. U string bo'lish kerak. Keyin qanaqadir validatsiyalar ham ko'ramiz. Keyinroq, hozircha bizga validatsiyalar kerak emas. Bu shunchaki test. Opponent ID, challenger ID, client ID. Ya'ni bizga baribir ham socket kerak bo'ladi. Socketni qanday olaman? Message body. If you would prefer not to use decorators, the following code is functionally equivalent. Oh. Okay, let's do this. Once the event message is received, the handler sends an acknowledgement with the same data that was sent over the network. In addition, it's possible to emit messages using a library-specific approach, for example, by making use of client.emit method. In order to access a connected socket instance, use connected socket decorator. Ya'ni farqi yo'q, o'sha narsa ham qilishimiz mumkin. Hozir qilayotgan loyihangizni ideyasini demoqchiman. Yo'q, bu ideyani men bitta o'zim qilmayapman. Bu narsa productionga chiqish kerak. AIdan kod olib, sayt yasab, sotib yursam bo'ladimi? Bo'ladi. Hozir kod yozish shart emas deyishyapti, rostdan shart emasmi? Yo'q, baribir kod yozasiz natijada. Qanday loyiha qilyapsiz? Onlayn o'yin, bitta onlayn o'yin. Shuni o'zi onlayn o'yini. Kelinglar mana bunday qilamiz. Juda ham g'alati bo'lyapti. Bizda frontendda use online users bor edi. Bu socket bir marta import qilinadi, значит. И har doim ishlaydi. Mana qilaylik. Use socket ts. Keyinchalik agar men implementationni o'zgartirsam, men hamma yoqni o'zgartirgim kelmayapti. Shuning uchun biz shunchaki men buni olib alohida hozircha socket hook yaratamiz. Const use socket equals return socket export. Okay, va socket olish uchun biz shunchaki const socket equals use socket. Bo'ldi. Botda esa socket render bo'lsa, use effect ham re-render bo'ladi. Bularni ham deklarativroq qilsak bo'ladi, o'zimiz hook yaratsak bo'ladi. Use socket event balki. Да, shunaqa qilsak bo'ladi. Даже давайте сразу to'g'ridan-to'g'ri ChatGPTga bera olamiz shu narsani. Refactor the use effect to its own hook called useSocket event. The hook registers and offs on first render, registers the event on first render and offs the event on component destroy. Maybe like this. Dizayn bormi loyihani yoki dizaynni qilyapsizmi? Yo'q, dizaynni V0 shatsini o'zida qolamiz. Hozir dizayn unchalik muhim emas, chunki prosta bu narsa ishlash kerak. UseSocket. Hattoki Tesla ham yozmayapman. Teslani ham tezroq yozish muhim bo'ladi deb o'ylayman. UseSocket args any emas unknown qalilu. Use effect. Mayli bilaman, bundoq qilamiz. UseSocket event. Yes. Endi nima qilsak bo'ladi? Mana shuni chiroyli refactor qilsak bo'ladi. Ya'ni UseSocket event. Hattoki bizga mana bu socket ham kerak bo'lmaydi. Buni ham o'chirib yuboramiz. Mana bu yerga tushamiz. Event nomi esa online users va shunchaki handler bera olamiz. Handlerda esa mana buni qilamiz. Bo'ldi. Da, bu yerda ham ba'zi narsalarni o'zgartirsak bo'ladi. No, уже qanaqadir yaxshi narsa paydo bo'ldi deb o'ylayman. Return online users. Argument of type void is not assignable. Nima qilsak bo'ladi unda? Handler bundoq qilsak baribir xato bersa kerak. Da. Unknown bo'lgani bilan yaxshi deb o'ylayman. Lekin hozir any tursin. Va bundoq qilamiz. To do. Change this to unknown and validate using Zot. Any turibdimi? Da, any turibdi. Use effect endi udalить ham qilsa bo'ladi. Deadline qachonga reja? Ertaga men просто shu bitta o'yinni ko'rsatishim kerak men уже. Hop, online users bor. Endi men bundoq qilaylik. Xullas, mana shu home screenda bizda mana bitta home screen bo'ladi. What has happened? Shu home screenda bizda userlar bo'ladi va ularni invite qilamiz. Bitta narsani qilmoqchiman faqat. Yana bitta hook yaratamiz. Use socket. Yoki yana bitta hook kerak emas menimcha. Mana bunday bo'lsin. Socket qaytarish kerak doim. Bu tipa kontrakt bo'ladi bizda. Socket default. Aha, okay. Adashdim. Mana bunda. Ops. Shunaqa kontrakt bo'ladi. Har doim socketni qaytaramiz. Endi men nima qilmoqchiman? Mana shu home'da online userslarni filtr qilmoqchiman. filter socket ID, use socket ID as socket ID. Name not equals socket ID. Natijada mana bu bo'sh bo'ladi. Ya'ni agar ikkinchi odam qo'shilsa, o'sha odamning ID'sini biz ko'ramiz. Ya'ni o'sha odamlar o'zini ID'sini ko'rishmaydi, o'zini invite qilmasligi uchun. Buni ham o'zi qilmasligimiz mumkin edi boshidan. Kelib ko'ramiz, v0 bizga refactor qilib beradimi yo'qmi? Cannot read properties of undefined map. Fix qilsin shuni. Endi invite tugmasi qanday ishlaydi? Invite tugmasi invite bosganimda shu ID bilan socketga event yuborish kerak va o'sha odamda pop-up paydo bo'lishi kerak. Yoki u challenge accept qiladi yoki deny qiladi. Qo'pol qilib aytganimda. Ya'ni bizga model oyna kerak bo'ladi. Alert yoki dialog yoki model farqi yo'q. Mana shuni qo'shamiz hozir. P dlx npx o'rniga va shu modelni qo'shamiz. Endi to-do'lar, har xil to-do'lar yozib qo'yish kerak ekanda. Mana shu backendga yozib qo'yamiz. If user has already been challenged, he should not be challenged by others. We should probably disable the invite button if that's the case. Ya'ni odamga уже invitation yuborilgan bo'lsa, ikkinchi marta hech kim invitation yubormaslik kerak. Create game session. Buni haqida bilmadim. Hozircha shuni komment qilib qo'yamiz. Menga hozir send challenge qiziq. Subscribe message send challenge handle client opponent ID string. Undan ko'rasiga unda online userlarni mana shu type'ini ham o'zgartirish kerak. Online users socket name o'rniga srazu ID'ni yuboramiz. ID string bo'lsin. Name string. Name ham kengroq yuboramiz. Name ID. Chunki hozir frontendda уже qanaqadir putaniца paydo bo'lyapti. Ya'ni online users, use online users, name string, ID string. Online users, blah blah blah. ID ham bor edi-yu. Ammo bundoq qilsak, to'g'ridan-to'g'ri endi bunda ishlamaydi. Ishlaydi zo'r. Даже oddiyroq bo'ldi. Online users bo'ldi. Endi qanaqadir challenge invitation status bo'lish kerak ekan. Kelib ko'ramiz. Use socket event, blah blah blah. We don't need this. Thank you very much. We have a NestJS game architecture. Thank you very much. Let's see how they implemented this shit. Join spectator. Bu kerak bo'ladi bizga. Bu kerak bo'lmaydi. Hozir to'xtab turinglar, iltimos. challenge. Use challenge. Aha. Balki qanaqadir hook yaratamiz. Tipa bilmadim. Accept challenge, receive challenge, send challenge, use challenge. Da hozircha hook yaratamiz. Kelinglar hook yaratamiz. Use challenge.ts export const use challenge. Nima qaytaradi u? Qanaqadir is being challenged. Yo'q, bitta tipa kontrakt yarataylik. Type use challenge result yoki return bilmadim. Is being challenged. True boolean challenger. Online user bo'lish kerak. O'sha online user biz qat'iy bitta typegami, typesmi, nimadirga export qilishimiz kerak. Types user.ts move to file user. What? User export user. Online user. This. What is this? What is going on here? What is going on? To user. What? Oh my god, Vim. What are you doing? Anyway, user. Good. User or null. Challenge. User ID, socket ID, user ID, socket ID bo'lsa. String void accept challenge void. Botda biz nima qilamiz? Use socket event receive challenge const use state is being challenged, set is being challenged. Balki botda user reducer yaxshi ishlardi. False. Use challenge result is being challenged. Dark mode, please. No! Iltimos dark mode ishlating. You can save our eyes. No. Burn. In pain. Okay. I'm sorry. Receive challenge. Set is being challenged. True. Accept challenge. Deny challenge. Text kerak ekan bunda. Challenge. Okay, bo'ladi hozir. Thanks. Thank you. Auto saver nega ishlatmaysiz? Bilmadim. Challenger. Const challenger. Set challenger. Bitta menga narsa balki ishlatamiz keyinroq va bu esa state machine. Finite state machine. Balki uni keyinroq ishlatamiz. Receive challenge. receive challenge, send challenge, receive challenge, challenger ID. String. Nima yoqmadi bunga? Member. Неужели shunaqa? Mana shunaqa xato qilib qo'yibman. Challenger ID. Set challenger ID. Challenger ID. Name challenger ID. Hozircha bo'ladi. Receive challenge. Yes, accept challenge. Buning uchun bizga const balki emit event bizga hook kerak, bilmadim. Use socket const accept challenge. Use callback. Okay. If is being challenged and challenger dot id socket send to who? Challenger ID. Challenger ID. Event ham kerak-ku. Accept challenge. Agar bizda monorepo bo'lganida, balki har xil stringlarni, event name'larni bitta joyda yozib, hamma narsa osonroq bo'lardi, balki. Afsus qilmadim shu narsani. No nicho. Так. Accept challenge bor challenger bor deny challenge. O'sha narsa. Oops. Deny challenge. Hamma narsa to'g'ri. If is being challenged, blah blah blah blah blah. O'sha bitta funksiya qorsa ham bo'ladi. Balki deny challenge. If not being challenged and no challenger ID, maybe, I don't know. Send challenge opponent ID. Opponent ID. Opponent ID string. Accept challenge bor. Challenge. Hamma narsa bor. Biz tayyormiz test qilishga. Kelib o'qib ko'ramiz shu narsani. Balki botda on invite user avatar. No avatar for now. On invite void user haqida ma'lumot beramiz. Ya'ni mana buni klik qilganida on click on invite call qilamiz. On invite botda user beraveramiz. Da bo'ldi. User o'zini beraveramiz. Ya'ni home endi mana bu yerda on invite qilamiz. On invite const use challenge. Challenge user.id. User. Socket ID, user ID, по-любому har xil narsalar. What is the name of the theme? I don't know. Spinal. Ruby on Rails guide'ini o'qiyotganimda shu VS Code extension o'rnatdim. O'sha VS Code extension meni o'rnimga shu theme o'rnatib berdi. IT bo'yicha savollarga javob bo'yicha ham jonli efir qilib turasizmi? Odatda shunchaki jonli efirda qilaman bu narsani. Reactmi, Nextmi? Oddiy React. Shunaqami? Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Is being challenged. Challenger. Modal oynani qo'shdikmi yo'qmi? Dialog, yes. Kelib ko'ramiz qanday bu dialogni biz ishlatamiz. Chunki men bilmayman qanday. Import, oh my goodness. Okay, hozir shuni import qilib olamiz. Просто mana bunga qo'yib olamiz. Bizga trigger hech qanaqa kerak emas. Oops, yana okay, o'zi qilib beradi. Add all missing imports. Nima bu yerda bor? Open is being challenged and challenger. To'g'rimi? Aha, okay. Boolean. Dialog content. Are you absolutely sure? You're being challenged. Accept the challenge to begin the fight. It will be legendary. I got no friends. I'm joking. Dialog footer button. Accept the challenge. İkinci tugma ham qo'shsa bo'ladimi? Deny the challenge. Shunchaki deny. Vashi cho'tga yozyapsiz, rahmat. Ishdan tashqari projektlariga qanday vaqt topyapsiz yoki tasklar ham? Yo, tasklar bor, ular oson emas. Ba'zida 2 kunlik taskga kun bo'yi ishlayman ustida. Nima desam bo'ladi? Hozir check out qilaylik. Qanday ko'rinar ekan? What is going on? Okay, mana bunday qilaylik bitta. Is challenge dialog open? Const is challenge dialog open equals this. Mana buni paste qilib turamiz, buni comment qilib turamiz. Hozircha buni true qilamiz. Nimaga dialog ko'rinmayapti? Balki qanaqadir xato bor. Console, the message port, blah blah blah. Okay. What are we doing here? Home, TS6, dialog, open, yes, please. What is going on? pdef. Dialogga qo'shdik. Refresh qilamiz. Element o'zi paydo bo'lyapti. Dialog. Qattiqdir pastga tushib ketdi. Balki biz nimadir noto'g'ri qilamiz. Code dialog. Qiziq, kelib boshdan ko'ramiz. To activate the dialog component from within a context menu or drop-down menu, you must encase the context menu or drop-down menu component in the dialog component. For more information, refer to the linked issue here. I am doing something absolutely wrong. And I don't know what. Okay, nimaga ishlaysiz? VS Code studiomi? Tushunmadim savolni, uzr. Nima demoqchisiz? Nimaga VS Code ishlaymanmi? Nimaga botda ID har xil doim? Bo'ldi, tushundim. Men lekin bitta narsani tushunmayapman. Nimaga dialog? Okay. God dang it. What the hell happened here? What is going... Mashina noto'g'ri narsa qildim-ku. Oh my god. Yo'q. Umuman boshqa joydan import qilib tashladik. Yo'q. Yo'q. Endichi. Looks very, very bad. Oh my god. Why? Why does it look so bad? Nimaga shunaqa yomon ko'rinyapti? Ko'rinishi juda ham yomon. Add dialog. Yes. Dialog footer. Balki men nimadir noto'g'ri qildim. Dialog footer. Dialog footer. Hop bitta unda qilaylik. Dialog bar, dialog trigger, dialog portal, dialog overlay, dialog content. Close tugmasi faqat bor ekan pastda. Okay. Nimaga men shu bilan o'zim ishlashim kerak va nimaga u shunchaki tayyor emas? Nimaga shunchaki bu narsa ishlamaydi? Prosta ishlamaydi. Nimaga men buni ustida ishlashim kerakmi? Mayli. Balki men nimadir noto'g'ri qilaman. Alert dialog. Значит, bizga shu narsa kerak. Okay. Kelli shu narsani qilib ko'ramiz. Alert dialog. Uni kodi qanaqa ko'rinadi? Ko'rinishi shunaqa ekan. Okay. Alert dialog o'rnatdik. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Hop, bitta dialog nimaga shunaqa ko'rinyapti? Nimaga ko'rinishi shunaqami? Tushunmayapman. Ko'rinishi juda ham yomon. Qanaqadir bilmadim. Balki bizda CSS bor qanaqadir. Yo'q. Значит, Nimadir unga ta'sir qilyapti xuddi. Nimadir unga ta'sir qilyapti. Yo, mobile versionda shunaqa ko'rinishimi? Okey. Wow. G'alati. Variant bormi? Variant. What? Alert cancel variant outline. Button variants. Variant outline. Tushunarli, что tushunarli emas. Safari'da tabsni chapga qo'yganmisiz? Qanday? Yo, bu Arc browser. Tak farqi yo'q. Men уже Arc browsermi, Chrome'mi, o'sha narsa hammasi. Kelin bundoq qilamiz. Is challenge dialog open? Buni uncomment qilamiz и test qilamiz. Masalan, balki ishlaydi. Kстати говоря, ishlamaydi menimcha, chunki bu ishlamaydi. Chunki bizda subscribe eventli yo'q backendimizda. Shuning uchun biz nima qilamiz? Mana buni bekitamiz. On invite challenge qaysi event yuboradi esimda yo'q. Nimagadir deny challenge. ChatGPT bizga nima maslahat bergan? Send challenge. Okay. Ya'ni endi buni backendga o'tib eshitib turamiz send challenge'ni. Receive challenge eventi yuboramiz. Bu eventni biz eshityapmizmi, bilmadim. Bu umuman boshqa backend. Accept challenge, receive challenge. Mana. Okay, kelib bitta test qilamiz unda. Okay. It's now working, great. Send challenge shunchaki console log qilib o'zi send challenge arguments qilamiz. Chunki men argumentlarni konsolga chiqarmoqchiman. O'zi umuman biz shu eventgacha keldikmi, yetib kelmadikmi? Hozircha xuddi yetib kelmadik, xuddi. Umuman send challenge event yuborilmayapti. Okay. Bitta ikkita narsani tekshirmoqchiman. Namespace'imiz bor va course'imiz bor. Agar bu yerga kiritsa, namespace to'g'ri ishlayaptimi? Bu uchun WebSocketga kiramiz. Namespace game turibdi. Bu yerda ham game namespace turibdi. Тогда biz mana buni o'chiramiz. Yoki to'g'rimi o'zi? Bu nima kutyapti mana bu? Opponent ID ni kutyapti. Bitta mana bundoq qilaylik. Debugger qilamiz mana bitta. Va bitta DevTools ochamiz. O'zi umuman bu narsa ishlayaptimi yo'qmi? Biz debugger ochildi. Mana buni kichkinaroq qilamiz. Va opponent ID ni ko'rmoqchiman. Okay, bu ID ishlayapti. Bizani socketimiz backendga eventni yuborish kerak. Bizni backendda bu narsani ko'rishimiz kerak, lekin nimagadir send challenge eventi yetib kelmayapti bizga. Nimaga? Bu uchun postmanni ichiga kiramiz. O'zimiz hozir test qilamiz. Connect bo'lganimiz uchun bizda bu yerda ko'proq userlar paydo bo'ldi. Online user eventni eshitib turibman. Endi bitta send challenge qilamiz. Bu kim? Va men kimman? Qatdan bilaman men kimligimni. Keldim bundoq qilamiz. Okay, значит, men bu tab, bu men bu pastiga. Shu tabga men challenge yuboraman. Qanaqasiga? Message nomi esa send challenge. Message ichida JSON bo'ladi va JSON ichida opponent ID. Send acknowledge yoqu. Bizga nimadir yetib keldi. То есть bizda получается frontenddan yetib kelmayaptimi? Bilmadim. eventlar chunki opponent id yetib kelyapti, значит frontend nimadir noto'g'ri qilyapti. Agar men to'g'ri tushunayotgan bo'lsam. Nima noto'g'ri qilyapti, bilmadim. Kelinglar. Debugger shotgacha yetib keldi. Socket send ishlayapti. Send challenge. Send challenge. To'g'ri-yu? Send challenge. Send challenge. Noto'g'rimi? To'g'ri. Yoki o'zi namespace'ga borish kerakmi yoki nima bo'lyapti? Hop, send challenge. Ish turibdi. Kelinglar yana bir marta console log qilaylik. Console log, client ID, payload, opponent ID. Frontenddan yana bir marta yuboramiz. Refresh qilamiz. Buni invite qilamiz. Opponent ID to'g'ri qo'yilganmi? To'xtanglar. Aha, okay. Qanaqadir xatomi? The message port closed. Yo'q, umuman yetkamayapti. Okay. Значит, bu muammoni oldini olamiz. Mana bundoq qilib ko'ramiz. Emit opponent socket emit socket.send. Balki off qilish kerak. Close, compress, emit, listeners IO on open once send. Boshqa narsalar ishlayapti. Socket.send. Qanday bu muammoni yechishimiz mumkin? Hozir o'ylab ko'ramiz. Hozir 1 minut. Mana bundoq qilsa bo'ladi. Hozir yana bir marta challenge-da breakpoint qo'yaman va ozgina test qilib ko'ramiz o'zimiz. Socketga menda dostupim bor. Kelinglar ochib ko'ramiz shunchaki. Bu meni ID'im, bu meni namespace'im. Ya'ni agar men socket emit send challenge qilsam, send challenge. Okay, bu ishladi. What? Opponent ID. Men buni olmoqchiman. Bilmadim, oson bo'ladimi, bo'lmaydi. Mana buni olamiz. Source'ga qaytamiz. Aha. What? Nima bo'lyapti? Men tushunmayapman. Balki men imitdan noto'g'ri foydalanyapman. Client API. IO socket. Attributes, methods, emit. Emits an event to the socket identified by the string name to the socket. What? Any other parameters can be included. All serializable data structures are supported, including buffer. Await qilishimiz shart emas. Callback. berishimiz mumkinmi shu bilan? Promise based version of emitting and expecting an acknowledgement from server. Huh. Baribir ham ishlamadi hozir. Qaranglar, agar men hozir shu debuggerga qaytsam va yana bir marta socket emit send challenge qilamiz. Okay, xato chiqmadi. Endi ITLabdan xato qilamiz shuni. Bilmadim, opponent ID'ni umuman qo'shmaymiz. Baribir ham chiqmadi. Тогда boshidan qilib ko'ramiz. Invite bosaman, yana bir marta socket emit send challenge. Okay. Yana bir marta. Yana bir marta o'xshamadimi? Nima bo'lyapti? Tushunmadim. Get emit. Promise mi bu o'zi nima? Promise emas. Emit receive challenge. Vashsha tushunmayapman nimaga bunaqa bo'lyapti. Bu nima degani? Men socketdan chiqib ketdim deganimi? Payload opponent ID undefined kelyapti. Значит, biza qayerdadir noto'g'ri opponent ID'ni yuboramiz. Opponent ID challenge online users on invite home user ID. Okay. Yana bir marta debugger qo'yamiz va hamma narsani hozir tushunamiz. Invite opponent ID qaytyapti-yu, tushunmayapman. Balki bizni mana bitta noto'g'ri qo'ydik. Payload opponent ID qaytyapti. Opponent socket. This online users get if opponent socket emit receive challenge. Agar biz hozir call stack tepasiga o'tsak, on invite call qilindi. U esa user ID ni berib yubordi challenge ga. Uni esa on click call qildi. Okay. Hammasi to'g'ri. No backendda paydo bo'lmayapti bu narsa. To'g'rimi? Keldi yana bir marta. Men client ID ni va payload. Keladi shunchaki payloadni qilamiz. Update qilaman, refresh. Breakpointlarni hozir bizga breakpointlar qiziq emas. Invite. Nima bo'lyapti, men tushunmayapman. Ba'zida shunaqa bo'lib turadi, afsuski. Opponent ID send challenge. Invite. Opponent ID. Send challenge. Oh my god. Help God. Challenge user ID. Challenge user ID. Challenge user ID. Invite. Opponent ID, yes. Send challenge, yes. So why, sir? Why are you doing this to me? Please do not stop on breakpoints. Send challenge ki subscribe bo'ldi. Sen challenge yuboryapmiz. Opponent ID'ni berib yuboryapmiz. To'g'rimi? Okay. Ping. Nimadir noto'g'ri ketyapti menimcha. Va hozir biz bilishga buni harakat qilamiz. Ping pong. Ping. Hello, ping. Please. Ping ham ishlamayapti. Okay. Invite. Okay. Nima bo'lyapti? WebSocket olio. Socket.io. Localhost. Messages. Invite. Aha. Pingga yuboryapmiz. Ping. Noto'g'ri nimadir qilyapmiz. Send. Send. Message ni yuboradi. Mana bu yerda debuggerda yozilgan ekan message. Emit yozish kerak ekanda. Emit. Wow. Great job. Vasili jim turdinglar. Bilib turib jim turdinglar. Menga yaxshi narsa aytmasdan. Bilib turib jim turdinglar. You knew all along. You all knew all along. Send challenge. Okay, let's go. What is going on? Okay, let's go. What is going on? Emit receive challenge. Aha. Hop, bitta mana bundoq qilamiz. Bunda va aha. Receive challenge ishlamayapti. Nimaga? Receive challenge. Chunki men noto'g'ri yozdim. Receive yoki receive. Katta ehtimol bilan receive kelib ko'ramiz. Receive. Okay. This is me. That is grammatically incorrect. Refresh, please. Refresh here. Turn off the debugger. We don't need this right now. Invite. Receive challenge. Challenger ID. Debugger. Invite. Keldi. Set is being challenged. Set challenger. Well. What are we doing wrong here? Home alert dialog is being challenged. Challenger is being challenged. And challenger, how about we put a debugger here? What you say, guys? Assalomu alaykum. NestJS DevTools Network'da responslarni qanday ko'rinmaydigan qilsa bo'ladi? Hech qanday. Yoki backendda shunchaki request qiling. Oh, what? So it worked. It finally worked. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Qadeli, men bitta invite bossam, men bitta challenge chiqib kelyapti. Deny bossam, challenge deny bo'lish kerak. God, I'm good. Bilaman, bu oddiy, bu oson, lekin zo'rda. Yaxshi juda ham his qilyapman o'zimni. Men juda ham qornim ochdi. Nimadir men zakaz qilishim kerakman. Very good. Telefon zaryadkaga qo'shim kerakman. Hozir shunday zaryadkani olib kelay. Hop, shunday zakaz qilaman nimadir va davom etamiz. How about some junk food? Ain't nothing like junk food. Hop. Dun dun dun dun dun. Dun dun dun dun. Dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun. Dun dun dun dun dun. Dun dun dun dun dun. Dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun. Savol bo'lsa savol berib turinglar, men shunda zakaz qilib olaman va davom etamiz. Oh my god. Yesterday all my feelings should have been. NestJS'ni kim ishlatadi? Oh, NestJS. Assalomu alaykum. Nima zakaz qilsam bo'ladi? Nima zakaz qiling? Balki longer, chef burger bilan va tovuq qanotchilar. Qanotchilar. Соус сырный va чесночный. Backendni frontendni o'rganish kerakmi? Xohlasiz o'rganavering. Menimcha o'rganish kerak lekin. Yaxshi, перерыв bo'lyapti ham. Пополнить. Oh my god. What? Longer qo'shdim, lekin longer ko'rinmayapti. Nimaga? Balki Twister Junior zakaz qilish kerak chunki. Nimaga shunaqa qimmat bo'lib ketdi? Hop. Kilo hisoblaymiz, chunki nimagadir menda matematika unda unchalik o'xshamayapti hozir. 21.000 plus 4.000 plus 4.000. Dostavka 4.000 plus работа servisi 5.000. Okey, to'g'ri hamma narsa. Juda ham qimmat ekan. No, okey, juda ham qimmat emas, no arzon ham emas. Okey, bo'ldi. Hozir shunda domofonni tekshirib ko'raman, qaytaman. Okey, kelin davom etamiz. Chunki bizda hali ko'p ish bor. Juda ham ko'p ish. Okey. Endi challenge-ni yoki deny qilishimiz mumkin va denyni qandoq qilamiz va nima bo'ladi agar men yana ikkinchi marta hozir challenge yuborsam? Hech narsa bo'lmaydi. Hozir hamma logika front-endda turibdi. Bu yomonmi? Aslida ha. Lekin bu narsa hozir productionga chiqmayapti. Bu narsa hozir hammasi MVP va shunchaki test uchun. Shuning uchun hozircha bunga ko'zni yoptiraman, lekin buni yozib olish kerak. We should check. Okay, buni yozib qo'yman. The checks on the front end must also be on the backend. Men chunki foydalanuvchilarga ishonmayman. Bular xato qilishi mumkin va xato, конечно, user experience dan qilinadi. Bu normal holat. No baribir ham xato qilishi mumkin va shuning uchun nimadir noto'g'ri ketishi mumkin. Xo'p, endi challenge-ni deny qilish yo'li bo'lish kerak bizda. Deny qilish uchun nima qilamiz? Alert dialog home. Alert dialogda bizda ikkita tugma bor. Bu yerda on click qilamiz. Bu yerda on click qilamiz. Accept nima edi? Ikkita funksiya bor edi. Accept challenge va deny challenge. Deny challenge shotga qo'yamiz va accept challenge ham shotga qo'yamiz. Butun state management use challenge hooki ichida bo'lyapti. Va bu yaxshi. Deny challenge bosganimizdan keyin event emit qilamiz. Va set is being challenged false qilamiz. Set challenger null qilamiz. Endi bu narsalarni user reducer yordamida osonroq qilish mumkinmidi? Absolutno. Va qilish kerak. User reducerga buni o'zgartirish kerak. Hozir MVP uchun bu yomon narsa emas. Shuning uchun to do ga yozib qo'yaman. Change the implementation either to use reducer or X state. Deny challenge, accept challenge. O'sha narsa biz baribir ham o'sha set is being challenged false ga qo'yamiz. Set challenger ni ham false ga qo'yamiz, null ga qo'yamiz hozircha va keyinchalik keyingi arxitekturani ham o'ylashimiz kerak bo'ladi. Endi yana bitta narsani qo'shishimiz mumkin bo'ladi. Agar siz challenge-ni yuborayotgan bo'lsangiz, is waiting for challenge. Kerakmi bu narsa bilmadim hozircha. We should let the user know that we're waiting for opponent's decision. There should be something like is waiting for opponent. Boolean. Shu to-do'larni yozish muhim, chunki keyinchalik men bu narsalarni esimdan chiqarishim mumkin. Xo'p, hozir shunda telefonimni tekshirib qo'ying. Hozir o'g'lim bilan o'g'lim oyimnikida dodasi bilan, buvisi bilan va streamni ko'ryapti. Okey. Hop, kelinglar shu narsani tekshirib ko'ramiz. Deny bo'lgandan keyin biz yana bitta event yuboramizmi yo'qmi? Use challenge, receive challenge, accept challenge, deny challenge. Faqat accept challenge yuboramiz. Emit accept challenge. Kelinglar ko'ramiz ChatGPT nima bizga yozdi. accept challenge bor bizda. Accept challenge. Nima qilaylik? Buni hozir uncomment qilamiz. Game ID as any. Oh my god. This create game session client ID. Nima create game session o'zi? Shu create game session mana qilaylik. Create game session. Accept challenge. Client ID string challenger ID string void. Yes. Okay. Game ID qaytarish kerak ekan. Game ID nima bo'lsa kerak? Oh. Test. Aha, bo'ldi, tushundim. Ya'ni bizda qanaqadir room paydo bo'ladi va bu juda ham yaxshi g'oya deb o'ylayman. Bu yaxshi g'oya. Yes. Yaxshi g'oya. Happy father and happy viewers. Ha. Shunda deny challenge ham qo'ramizmi? Deny challenge qiyin bo'lish kerak emas. Deny challenge shunchaki mana bunda bo'lish kerak. Handle deny challenge. Qanday ishlaykan bu narsa? Deny challenge, challenger ID, accept challenge, challenger ID, challenger ID. Hamda qilaylik. If challenger socket emit challenge denied. Va bo'ldi. Challenge denied. Opponent ID, client.id. Challenge denied. Deny challenge. Yani challenge denied bo'lganda biz shunchaki nima qilishimiz kerak? Receive challenge. Deny challenge. Ya bo'ldi. Hamma narsa to'g'ri, lekin bizga challenge denied ham kerak. Challenge denied. Bu yerda nima bo'ladi? Opponent ID. To do handle this gracefully. Bilmadim nimaga gracefully. Nima bo'ladi? Challenge denied va challenge accepted bo'lish kerak. Challenge accepted. Xullas, bu WebSocket ustida, Socket.io ustida raqamlarni eslab qolish uchun o'yini. Invite, deny. Da. Invite, deny. Invite, deny. Invite, deny. Bo'ldi. Okay, boradi hozircha. Hozircha boradi. Accept, challenge accepted, challenge denied. Hozir nima qilsa bo'ladi buni? Disable for this line. Disable for this line. Da, okay. Endi xonani nima nomlaymiz? Takkilni ko'ramiz, balki u menga qanaqadir logika yozib bergandir. Managing game sessions and sessions. Raqamlarni eslab qolish o'yini. Da, aynan shunaqa. Ertaga men уже buni kerakli odamlarga ko'rsatishim kerakman. Game session ID players. Memorization start, recall start. Join spectator. Spectator joint. Spectator view component. Ya'ni u bizga o'sha logikani yozib bermabdi. Shu funksiya qayerdan paydo bo'ldi o'zi? Men uni search ham qila olmayman. Hop, o'zi aslida hali ish bor ekan. No, baribir ham buni MVP sifatida хотя бы tugatish kerak. Receive challenge, send challenge. Challenge denied, accept challenge, send challenge. Game session. Hop. Accept challenge. Nima bo'ladi accept challenge bo'lganda? O'zi bizda hali normal komponent yo'qdi o'yin o'ynash uchun. Поэтому hozir bitta shundoq komponentlarni qilamiz. Birinchi botda nima qilamiz? Botda hamma narsani commit qilamiz bitta. Aytamiz feature create invitation logic. Hozircha sync qilamiz. Bitta nima qilamiz? Birinchi yaratamizmi? Create branch. Create numbers game page. Hop, games, numbers bar, online users, recall, numbers game, expert function, numbers game. Hop, qandoq qilishimiz mumkin? Natija ko'rsataman. Просто uni sinkronize qilish kerak hamma narsani. Numbers game recall bar, memorization bar. Birinchi memorizationdan boshlaymiz. Memorizationni to'g'ri qilish uchun bizga bir nechta narsa kerak bizga. Bir nechta narsa. Bizga raqamlar kerak bo'ladi. Kelinglar ChatGPT nima yozib beradi ko'ringlar. Normalni. Send challenge bar, receive challenge yes, accept challenge yes. Game session management. Spectators, string, stage, sequence, player responses. Start game, generate a random sequence of numbers, set the stage of memorization and broadcast to players. Memorization. Okay. Start game. Generate a random sequence of numbers. Set the stage to memorization and broadcast to players. Transition stages. Use set timeout or a scheduler to move between stages. Emit events to players and spectators on stage changes. Handle responses. What kind of responses? Game session. This game session by player ID. Game session player responses set. Game session player. Just calculate results. Memorization stage. خلاص qiziq. Okay. Thanks for helping with everything. I've currently implemented invitation challenging logic, and it works as expected. The next step I need more detailed help with is to implement the actual game between two people and spectating features. Uzr, 1 minut. Hozir. Kelib Yandeksida xatoligini ko'raylik. Так. I like the way you're implementing everything. So far, it's all the same still. But I'd like to add some preparation time in between the stages. With ability to skip the preparation time. And we want to make sure both the players have got their number before starting the game. For reference, faylarni attach qilish mumkinmi? Bo'lishi mumkin emasda. Here is the current state of the code base. Hamma narsani ko'rsataylik unga. Do not implement anything in the comments. This is for future. Так, bu nima edi? Use challenge TS. Use online users. Bu shart emas. Oops. Use socket TS. Backend name. Game gateway TS backend. Zo'rda ChatGPT'ni ishlatish. Shu yordam beradi, konkretno yordam beryapti. Use challenge ko'rsatdi-ya? Da. Home TSX. Kontekst uchun yaxshi bo'ldi. Shu chain of thought jarayoni bilan menimcha ancha yaxshi o'ylash boshladi ChatGPT. hozir bitta Telegramni tekshirib ko'ringchi. Main. Oops. Managing game flow. Ooh. Oh my god. Piecing together gameplay, laying the groundwork, mapping, designing the game, tracking game progress. Oh my god, this is like a senior engineer in my pocket. You're welcome. Let's dive into implementing the game logic and spectating features while integrating with your existing code base. Implementing the game between two players, adding preparation time with skip option, ensuring both players have received their numbers before starting, implementing spectating features, implementing the game between two players. Game session management. First, we need to manage game sessions. We'll create a game session interface and maintain a map of active game sessions. Nice, nice, nice. Xuddi shu narsani o'zi invitationlar bilan ham qilish kerak ekan. Menimcha juda ham yaxshi arxitektura. Game session ID, players, spectators, stage, numbers sequence. Okay. Player responses. Skip preparation votes. That's not what I wanted. Preparation timer. Node.js.timeout. Game sessions. Nice. We should implement something similar to game sessions for invitations. We need to track the state of invitations to avoid errors, weird errors. Game sessions. Create game session. Game. Generate a unique game ID. How about we do email qanadir botda qanaqadir muammo bor ekan. No, okay. Hozircha maqsa bo'ladim. If not player 1 socket or not player 2 socket, throw new error, sockets not found. To do, how do we handle this error? Preparation, spectators, number, sequence, player responses, skip preparation votes. This game sessions, set game ID. return game session. Yana bitta narsani qilmoqchimanki yana. Hop, davom etamiz. Online users, yes. H1, online users. Oh my goodness. Hozir shunaqa bo'ladi. Oh. Tagida mana qildi. Hozir bir minut uzr. Okey, davom etamiz. Online games qilamiz bu yerda. Online games. No games so far. Okey, bu narsa ishlab ketdi. Shuni nima qilsa bo'lar ekan? Bundoq qilsach. kerak emas. Shuncha vaqt ketkazish bu narsaga. Okey, davom etamiz. Online users bor. Juda ham yaxshi. Qani yana bitta shu narsa bilan qanday ko'rinar ekan? Qanaqa edi? Aha, ikkita shunaqa chiroyli ko'rinar ekan. Yana bitta. Da, chiroyli ko'rinar ekan, zo'r. Maqolada yo'q. O'zim numbers game. Bu yerda biz nima qilamiz? Qanaqadir yana komponent bo'lishi kerak. O'sha numbers game'ni spectate qilish uchun, ya'ni o'sha sub komponentlar qanaqadir controlled bo'lishi kerak. Ularga ma'lumot beramiz, u shunchaki render qilib beradi. Katta ehtimol bilan shunaqa bo'lishi kerak-da. Belim og'riyapti. Numbers game. Kelib ko'ramiz ChatGPT nima yozib beradi. Okay, game session qaytaradi. Accept challenge bo'lganda nima bo'ladi? Update the handle accept challenge method to create a game session and start preparation stage. Preparation stage. Hozir o'zi nima bo'lyapti bizda? Send challenge, accept challenge. Create game session. Client ID, challenger socket ID. For each socket, join game ID. What? Nimaga yaraydi? Qaytar ekan? Game session. Game ID. Bunaqa qilinglar. O'sha narsa bo'ladi baribir. Okay. Qatki shuni imit qilyapti. Okay. Qiziq bo'lyapti lekin men shaxsan men uchun Telegramda esa nima gaplar bo'lyapti? Telegramda gap yo'q hozircha. Okay, accept challenge. Game started bo'lganda challenge accepted qilaylik. Challenge accepted. Okay, yo, game started yaxshiroq to'g'ri. Ya'ni buni eshitishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Nima qilsak bo'ladi bu yerda? Use challenge? Yo'q, challenge accepted yaxshiroq bo'ladi. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Game ID. Game ID. Challenge accepted. Game ID. Katta ehtimol bilan reroute qilamiz uni. Path. Game ID. Element. Numbers game. Numbers game. Numbers game. Return diff. Hop. Okay, hozir kuryer chiqadilar. Kuryerni kutib olaman. Va davom etamiz. Yaxshi ketyapti. Qilamiz bugun xudo xohlasa. Уже qancha bo'ldi? Deyarli 2 soat bo'lib qolibdi. Challenge accepted, game ID. Nima qilamiz? Use router. Const router, use router. Okay, men qaytdim. Boshqa stulchik olib keldim. U qulayroq menimcha menga hozir. Agar 2 minut, 10 minut kutsanglar yoki qanaqadir video ko'rishimiz mumkin. Chunki menda har doim shu videolar qolib ketadi va men ularni natijada ko'rmayman. Da, men buni ko'rmoqchi edim aytgancha. SSL sozalash bo'yicha. Va men shundoq ovqatlanaman. Va davom etamiz. Rahmat.
Easier to use for those of you that don't have experience with Vim. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that in and run it. It's going to open up the file, and we just want to go down. I'm going to page down to the server block here. So we have this listen on port 80. We're going to leave all this stuff and go down to this location area right here. So in this location, let's see, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna get rid of this. And then if we go back to the gist file, you're gonna see this right here, location, and we want to put this stuff in that location block. And this is where it's basically setting up that reverse proxy so that
aytgancha engine qismi sekin o'rganyapman. Menda bitta kichkinagina VPS bor va o'sha VPS ga men bitta botni yukladim. U yerda React static spa application bo'ladi. No, spa ham demasa bo'ladi chunki u juda ham oddiy. Va u yerda NestJS backend bo'ladi. DigitalOcean'da. Shuning uchun shuni hozir ko'raman.
When we go to port 80, it's going to load our app that's running on port 5000 on our local machine, which is obviously our server. So I'm going to copy this stuff that's in the location, and then I'm just going to go ahead and we should be able to just paste that in. Right here, server name, you can leave it like this, but if you're going to use a domain name, you want to put that here. So I'm going to be using traversymedia.site as my domain just for this video, and then I also want to put the www version. Okay, you don't want to use this, you want to use whatever domain you want to use, if you want to use a domain. All right, so that should be all we need to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and Command or Control X, and it's going to ask if we want to save. I'll say yes, enter, and now that should be saved. Now we can check and make sure Nginx is okay by saying sudo nginx -t, and it says that the configuration file is okay, test is successful. All right, so everything should be okay. Now we want to restart the service, so we're going to say service nginx restart. Okay, so that should restart it. Now let's go back to the browser and let's reload our IP address, and there it is. There's our node application running on port 80. Well, it's running on 5000, but we're using nginx basically in front of it as a reverse proxy to access it through port 80. Okay, we can't even go to port 5000. It's just gonna, it's not gonna work. All right, so that's set up. So now we want to add the domain, and like I said, I'm going to be using traversymedia.site, which I have registered right here at Namecheap. Namecheap is a great service I suggest for registering domains. I actually have an affiliate link right here if you're interested.
Unchalik tushunmay qoldim. SSL ham o'rnatdimi, o'rnatmadimi?
Or 80, well, it has a even go work. And register, that'll give me a little to go to digital now. So one is our, whether it's Namecheap here, yes. Sometimes it's right. It's a little bit. It didn't take make sure BA, so we want to be.
Shumi? Shuni o'zimi? Bo'ldimi? What? Bo'lishi mumkin emas. Men bu narsani bugun ham qilib olsam bo'ladi. Ba'zi narsa, конечно, menda savollar paydo bo'lyapti. How to secure Apache with a Let's Encrypt? Apache emas, Nginx menga kerak. Chunki menda VPSim Nginxda ishlayapti. UFW firewall uchun buni men qo'yganman. Agar meni hozir domenimni kiritsanglar, lifeinwikspot.com, u secure emas, lekin Nginx ishlayapti. Men bu title ham o'zgartirdim, shunchaki test qilib ko'rish uchun, da ishlayapti bu narsa VPSda. Okay. Tushunarli, juda ham oson. Okay, menga Rails qiziq bo'lyapti oxirgi paytlar. Shu bo'yicha shunday video ko'ramiz. Shunday yeb oling va davom etamiz keyin.
Yes, so let's go back one. Right, that's me, Donald McBreen. I'm a programmer at 37 Signals. And so, yeah, Kamal2 is the tool we're currently using to deploy Hey. So I'm going to talk a little bit just about Kamal in general, how it works, and then more specifically about what we've added for Kamal2. So we sort of had the history already, so we'll go through this. I won't take too long. But where we were at the start was we were running a bunch of applications in AWS on their managed Kubernetes service, EKS, and we wanted to bring them in-house and run them on our own hardware. So we needed a way to run them. So one option would be to start using Kubernetes locally, but we looked at that and we didn't really fancy it. We were like, that looks quite tricky. We were looking at, we already had Basecamp, our biggest application, had always run on our own hardware, and we were just using Capistrano to deploy it. And when we looked at what we were doing in AWS, it was like, well, we don't really like this Kubernetes part, that looks a bit tricky, and we don't really need it. But this Docker bit looks great because we won't need to like artisanally manage our servers anymore to make sure we can, compile the latest Ruby and make sure all the gems install correctly. So we're like, well, we do like the Docker part. So what we decided we needed was Capistrano for containers. So if you don't know what Capistrano is, so in the days before Capistrano, you would deploy your applications by running some script you'd made up or SSHing into a server and just typing some random commands and hope that it worked. And Capistrano, which was originally built by James Buck, who's actually talking right now in the other room, was a way to make this simpler. So the idea was you would SSH, you'd have Capistrano would SSH to your servers for you and have a bunch of recipes that it would run that would deploy your app, and you'd have a repeatable build. And that was what we decided we needed. So Kamal is kind of a modern take on Capistrano, but designed to run with Docker. It's a Ruby gem built on top of SSHKit. So SSHKit is a library extracted from Capistrano, and that helps you, run commands over SSH concurrently and wait for them all to return, and just makes that really easy to do. And then the idea is you've just got some Linux servers running Docker or about to run Docker that you want to deploy to. Okay, so these were the three kind of big goals we had. First was that it would be zero downtime. So if you do a very naive version of just running Docker, you're going to have your application, you'll boot it up, sort of sit there on port 80, and then you've got a new version of the application. And what you need to do so that it can sit on port 80 is take the first one down and bring the other one up, and you've got a big gap there where you're going to be serving error pages. So we wanted to avoid that. The second thing was that it would be an imperative tool. And what this means is that we're going to run a command, and then we're going to wait. And when the command is finished, we're done. There's nothing else going on. So something like Kubernetes is more declarative. And I think the difference between the two is imperative means I insist, and declarative means I suggest. So with this, we're saying I insist you deploy, and you tell me whether you've deployed or not. And once the command's over, we're done. And then if we're going to wait for you, well, to complete, we need to be as fast as possible. So we're going to be deploying Docker images, so you've got to build them and move them around. So if that takes a long time, well, that's going to take a long time. But we wanted Kamal to be as fast as possible and avoid adding any extra overhead if possible. Okay, so the prerequisites, if you want to run Kamal on an app, so you'll need an app with a Docker file so you can build your Docker image. It doesn't have to be Rails, it can be any kind of web app that you can package up as a Docker image. As David said earlier, you do need a Docker registry right now, and we have some ideas on how to get rid of that part because it's really, really annoying, but you have to live with that for now. And finally, you need a bunch of servers that you have SSH access to. Okay, so, and then if we want to install, well, with Rails 8, it will come installed already, unless you add the skip Kamal command option to the command. Otherwise, if you want to try it out on an existing application, you can install the gem, or you can put it in your bundle. So you do that, and then run Kamal init, which will create a bunch of files. So the main one here being config deploy.yaml. So we saw that earlier, but this is kind of the minimal version you need. So servers you're deploying to, details on your registry, and what architecture you want to build for. Okay, so here's our really simple looking infrastructure. We've got a host we're deploying from. That could be your laptop, could be a special host to use somewhere for deploying from, and a host we want to deploy to. And we're going to talk over SSH. You might have multiple hosts, that's fine. It'll do all the work to deploy in parallel if that's the case. Though you will need your own load balancer somewhere to balance things out over those hosts. And we'll go through, we'll just use one host here. So we've got our deployment host, we've got our application host, and we've got our Docker registry for now anyway. And what we do is we run Kamal setup. When you run this, it's going to spit out this kind of output, which is kind of the standard SSHKit output. And it's quite handy because you can do a deployment and then just inspect that, and it will just tell you, here are the commands that Kamal does. So if you're like, what is it doing? You just run a deployment and then just go and start digging in those logs, and you can see exactly what's there. It's just the heritage from Capistrano, which is really handy. Okay, so when we run Kamal setup, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to check on the application host as to whether Docker's installed. If it's not, it'll try and install it. If it can't, well, you'll have to sort that out yourself manually. But otherwise, we'll get Docker installed on there, and then we'll do a Docker build on our deployment host. And that's going to build our application image on our host. And we'll push it, so do a Docker push. And then we will SSH over to our application host and do a Docker pull. So now we have our container sitting on our application host. Okay, so the next part's the deployment phase, and we'll zoom into the application host for that bit. So we've got our commands coming in over SSH from our deployment host. And we've got Docker installed here. We've just copied our image on. And the first thing we're going to do is boot a proxy. So this is, in Kamal 2, is going to be an instance of Kamal proxy, which is the new proxy we've built. And my colleague Kevin is giving a talk on that after this. So if you're interested in knowing more, come along to that. But how we use it is we then boot up our application container, and then we tell the proxy, send the traffic through to that container. So now we're done. We're serving requests are coming in. The proxy is forwarding them to our application. Okay, so the next phase is I want to deploy a second version of applications. You've made your changes, you've committed them, and you want to do that, so you're going to run Kamal deploy. So Kamal setup is kind of just the initial setup and then a deployment, and then this one is just that sort of second phase, the kind of deployment part. So to start with, it's going to do that kind of dance of building the image and pushing it and then pulling it. So we've now got the second version of our application sitting on our application host. And this is where we left things off after our last deployment. So we'll just boot up.
Okay, I'm back. Gotta clean the table. Shuni Telegramga yozib yuboringlar. Kim disconnect bo'lgan bo'lsa. Okay, kelinglar davom etamiz. Menda motivatsiyam yaxshi. Shuning uchun davom etamiz. Hop. Test ishlayapmi? Buni teparoq qilamiz. Online games. Ha, bu bor. Use router. Yes. Bundan so'ng biz nima qilamiz? Ha. React router DOM. You're not as simple as I thought you'd be. Use routes. Use redirect bo'lsa kerak. Qiziq. Nimadir men tushunmayapman. Aha, navigate ekan. God. game ID. Sinab ko'ramiz. Refresh. Invite, accept. Ishladi. Feels good. Dasturchilikni o'rgatadimi? Yo'q hali. Qilamiz shu Mac kenroq bu narsani qilamiz. Boshqa format qilmoqchiman shunaqa narsa. Hali qilish kerak bu narsani. Ko'p narsa qilmoqchiman, lekin qilmayapman. Hop, bu tayyor. Bu yaxshi. Stage. Game ID. Har xil rautlar qilishibdi. Qanaqasiga oldini olaman buni? Spala sal boshqachada. Assalomu alaykum, yaxshimisiz bro? Telegramni alternativni qilaylik. Nima uchun Telegram alternativasini qilamiz? Musobaqa qilsangiz albatta qatnashaman. Xudo xolos. Okay, kelinglar hozir birinchi bundoq qilamiz. Mana shu 100 game ko'rmoqchiman yaqinroq. Endi tuzaryapman. Oilaviy tuzaryapmiz. Hop, kelinglar shu 100 game olamiz va ko'ramiz qanday ishlayapti. Hook yaratamiz. Qanday yaratsa bo'ladi? Okay, mana shu yerda yozib yaratamiz. usegame.ts. Hop, qanaqasiga ishlatilar ekan? Results, time left, number sequence, game ID, set game ID, handle game started event. Bilmadim, buni haqida bilmadim. Kelinglar bundoq qilamiz. Shunchaki game IDni to'g'ridan to'g'ri bera olamiz fampga. Stage preparation, memorization, recall, results. Number sequence, set number sequence, time left, set time left, results, set results. Okay, shoot tursa. Preparation starts at stage preparation. Biz сразу preparation bo'lishimiz kerak menimcha. Recall results, submit response. Eng qiziq narsa shu number sequence xatdan kelibdi. Number sequence umuman memorization start stagegacha kelmayotgan. Set number sequence, set time left, time limit 1000. Bu ham backenddan kelyapti. Menga bu narsa yoqyapti. No, опять-таки frontendda, конечно же, bu narsani o'zgartirsa bo'ladi. Kurs qachon qilmoqchimanmi? Birinchi shu proyektda aniqlash kerak. Handle recall start event, handle results event, skip preparation, submit response. Qo'zu. Use effect kerak emas. Unda nima qilamiz bu yerda? Numbers game'ni render qilamiz. Bizga mana bu parametr kerak, id kerak. Uni olish uchun React routerga kiramiz, use params adashmasam. Use params. Const id. Const use game id. Const navigate use navigate. If not id, return navigate to slash. Use game. Наш корабль идет ко дну, помоги, я утону. Masalan, men game id'ni bermadim. Bo'lishi mumkin emas ekan. Yo, mumkinmi? Bo'lishi mumkin. Balki throw not found bo'lishi kerak. Use router error. Throw new error. Lekin navigate bo'lmadi. Okay, значит, bu narsa по-любому bor. Hozircha mana bunday qilamiz. Const game. Bunday qilamiz. What? Hop. Game. Use game. Socketdan o'zi foydalanyapti, juda ham yaxshi. Ovoz bormidi? Menimcha bo'lish kerak. Can you please show and explain your hooks which you manually did? Qaysi hook masalan? Masalan qaysi hook? Challenge accepted, navigate game ID. Use game. Numbers game. Stage. Stage. Null? Yo, no. We cannot do null, man. If stage equals preparation, return something. Else diff. Blah, blah. Stage. Socket game hooks. Use socket hook'i shunchaki mana bu narsani qaytaradi. Nimaga men shunchaki to'g'ridan to'g'ri buni eksport qilib olmasdan import qilmayapman? Chunki keyinchalik agar men buni qanaqadir yo'li bilan o'zgartirmoqchi bo'lsam, men shunchaki buni qo'pol qilib aytganda fasad qilyapman. Ya'ni mana shu narsani useSocket orqasida qo'yib qo'ydim va unga shunaqa kontrakt berdim. Qo'pol qilib aytganda, bu degani meni useSocket funksiyam har doim socket objektni qaytaradi. Men uni o'zgartirsam bo'ladi, men useSocket ishlatilganida qanaqadir eventlar qilsam bo'ladi, men nimadir yaratsam bo'ladi. No, baribir ham har doim socket qaytaradi. Bu degani 100 ta joyda useSocketdan foydalansam, men bittada shu hookni o'zgartirsam bo'ldi. Mana men bu variable'ni o'zgartirish o'rniga. Yana useSocket event bor. Bu shunchaki use effect. Qachonki bizning komponentimiz, ya'ni hookimiz render bo'lganida, biza berilgan eventga handler ro'yxatdan o'tkazamiz va komponent destroy bo'lgandan keyin biz shunchaki bu eventni o'chiramiz. Bunaqa memory leak bo'lmasligi uchun. Bo'ldi. Mana shu narsani har safar event ro'yxatdan o'tkazmoqchi bo'lganimda yozish o'rniga shunchaki shunaqa useSocket event degan hook yaratib qo'ydim. Bu deklarativ yo'li deb o'ylayman. Shu o'yin raqamlarni eslab qolish haqida. Xo'p. Bu yerda endi nima qilsa bo'ladi? Bu yerda alert ko'rsatsa bo'ladi. Hozircha alert yoki model yoki nimadir bilmadim. Yoki use challenge qanaqadir parametr olish kerak. Da bu yerda x state bo'lish kerak, qanaqadir finite state machine bo'lish kerak. Sizda Wi-Fi sekinmi yoki menda ba'zan qotib qolyaptimi? Menda menimcha sekin, qanaqadir muammolar paydo bo'lyapti menda. Menimcha katta ehtimol bilan menda, lekin menda deyarli 200 megabit chiqyapti. Deyarli. Bilmadim nima bilan muammo menda. Okay. Davom etamiz. Challenge denied. Accept challenge numbers game. If stage equals preparation, return div. Prepare. Hozir shuni ko'ramiz. Prepare. Top memory. Mana prepare chiqdi. Prepare. Game sessionda countdown bo'lish kerak. Stage, skip preparation votes. Bu yerda countdown yo'q. Ya'ni biz uni qilishimiz kerak bo'ladi. No, hozircha mayli. Hozircha shunchaki mana buni sal boshqacha qilamiz. H screen flux call manimcha to'g'ri qolma. Flux call items center justify center. Qanaqadir shortcut yo'qmikan shu narsa uchun? Prepare for keyingi stage nima bo'ladi? Memorization. Text 3XL. P class name text gray 500. Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12 dan shunaqa countdown ketadi. Nima qilsam bo'ladi? Shu qotishi. Tak, kelinglar stream settings ochaman. Nima qilsam bo'ladi? Balki to'g'ridan to'g'ri internetga ulanaymi? Bilmadim. Menimcha men hech narsa qilolmayman. Hozir to'xtaylik. Hozir LAN orqali to'g'ridan to'g'ri internetga ulanaman. Hozir mana bu adapter ulayman. Bittasini adapterga ulayman. Ikkinchisini gigabit routerga. O'zi bizni ko'chdi-yu C1dan. C1da internet yaxshi ishlagan edi. Bu yerda sal sekinroq ishlayapti. C1da stabil deyarli doim shu 300-200 megabayt chiqqan edi. No, to'g'risini aytaman. Hozir internet o'ziga kelsa. To'g'risini aytsam, menda UzOnline boshqa provayderlarga nisbatan yaxshiroq ishlayapti. Sizda MacBookmi? Da, menda MacBook. Kelli bitta. No, просто qanaqadir farq bormi LAN bilan yo'qmi? No, mana shu farq bo'lyapti. Qiziq, nimaga shunaqa bo'lyapti? Ya. Xuddi battar bo'ldimi? Mana farqi. Prepare for memorization starting in 15. Memorization start. Hozircha o'ynay olmaysiz. Keyinroq deploy qilganimdan keyin o'ynashingiz mumkin bo'ladi. If stage equals memorization, return memorization stage. Unga esa men numbers beraman. Duration, numbers, duration. Masalan, shuncha. Numbers. Meda numbers, number sequence. If stage equals memorization and number sequence, yana nimadir onfinishmi nimadir yetmayapti bizga. Da onfinish. Hozir onfinish shunchaki noob bo'ladi, ya'ni hech narsa qilmaydigan funksiya bo'lsin. Va recall uchun recall bizda ham shunaqa komponent уже allaqachon bor. Numbers kerakmi bizga? Numbers katta ehtimol bilan yo'q. Number sequence length. Hop, okay, hozircha men shu komponentni buzgim kelyapti. Tursin. Numbers, number sequence, duration, masalan 60 soniya, bilmadim. Soniyamidi, esimda yo'q. On finish, noob. Bo'ldi. Shunchaki misol uchun stage'ni biza const stage memorization qilamiz. Memorization. Aha, number sequence yetmayapti. Hop. Stage. Why your GPT UI difference? Stream delay'ni ko'paytirib ko'rish kerakmi? Okay. Hozir shuni bitta qilib ko'ring-chi unda. Nima jonli ravishda qila olmayman menimcha bu narsani. Men уже low latency qildim. Low latency. Faqat boshidan boshlasam streamni. Kelinglar boshidan boshlayman streamni. Faqat boshidan boshlasam streamni. Kelinglar boshidan boshlayman streamni. Wow, meni ovozim menga yoqmayapti. Okay, boshidan boshlaymiz.